Our fifth and last demo will focus on the manual login capabilities in the support debugging tool. As previously described during the intro session, you have various login options in support debugging tool. You have the ability to capture your traditional DexSQL log. New for build 16 will be the ability to enable SQL profiling trace, which will not be an end user feature. You will also have the ability to use Microsoft Dexterity options. In this case, log in the Dexterity script activity. You will also be able to extend or log the Dexterity script profiling, and will be able to also capture macro recording. The DexSQL log, as you know, is a file that actually reflects and captures all the different ODBC and SQL statements that are happening between your Microsoft Dynamics GP application and your SQL Server database. The Dexterity script login, however, it traces all the different scripts that are being executed within the Dynamics dictionary and any add-on or third-party dictionary. The Dexterity script profiling helps developers and administrators understand how much time each resource is consuming. Each script is consuming while executing a specific activity. For example, if a script is taking too long, they can determine whether it's a performance issue or something that needs to be reviewed at the code level. Macro recording is new for build 16, and it will allow you to basically capture all the activity you're currently executing and typing within your Microsoft Dynamics GP environment. So let's see how this works. If you go to the Tools menu, you can actually start your manual login. Now, it's very worth to point out that Microsoft Dynamics GP, and in particular the support debugging tool, will initiate login without having to exit the system to set up any parameters within the DexSQL, the DexINI file. If you, for example, want to start log an activity as soon as you open the customer maintenance window, for example, you can also do that. So let's see how that would work. If we click on the sales bar and select customer, from our tools menu we can initiate the manual login. I'm going to quickly switch to support debugging tool, and you'll see there's a number of status bars that indicate what login activities are started. Note as well that the manual login mode allows me to turn off the all the logs from this particular button. Now I'm just going to play around. Click on Iron Fits. Let's say I'm going to switch Iron Fits from Redmond to Tacoma, Washington, and I'm going to save this activity. I can choose to start manual login from either my support debugging tool window, or I can go to the tools menu and select the stop login option. Now if I click on the hyperlink for manual login mode, it will take me to the folder where the logs are being captured. In this case, I've captured a debugger lesson two.log that shows me all the different options that support debugging tool was performing while logging my files. But I can also see my DexSQL log, and note that my DexSQL log is actually a point-in-time log based on the activities that I recorded between the start and stop events. In this case, from the time the window was open until I save my record and stop the log. So I can also look at that, and you can see the log is much more reduced than you would traditionally see after setting the DexINI setting and have to return back to Microsoft Dynamics GP to proceed and initiate any activity that would get me to that point of saving. Obviously, a DexSQL log that is captured by using the traditional methods of modifying the DexINI will include a lot more information than what I'm seeing currently. Also, I have the ability to see the profiler, and the profiler actually helps me look at how much each script that was executed spent within the spent executing whatever set of routines were programmed to execute. I can see some database statistics by number of operations, what tables in particular were read, and how many records were inserted. I can see the database statistics by average time per operation, and a number of other statistics that will allow me to troubleshoot any performance issue, whether it's in my Dexterity scripts or my SQL Server scripts. In addition, I can see what tables are being hit during the operations that I'm performing. Now, finally, I can see a script log, and the script log basically tells me what scripts were executed during the time I was retrieving and saving that record. So as you can see, this is very valuable information that administrators and consultants and power users can use to troubleshoot your Microsoft Dynamics GP system in case something happens. Well, with this, I hope you enjoyed the presentation, and we open the floor for questions. Thank you very much for attending today.